Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the NECA Toys Enforcer Predator. Recommended for ages 17 and up, the Enforcer Predator features over 25 points of articulation. Spot is looking forward to getting this opened up. Just has a really cool look to it, the Enforcer here. The back of the package, also available, some other Predators too, although funny enough, they don't list the names of the Predators. They're just absolutely just blank. There's nothing there. But this comes to us from the Dark Horse Comics line of Predators. The read-up says, the New Jersey Pine Barrens have become a slaughterhouse witness to a hideous spree of murders and malicious malitions committed by a creature from another world, a predator. But unlike others of its species, this alien intruder is no sport hunter, but a blood-crazed psychotic, a butcher of its own kind, an unhinged killing machine. While a massive manhunt sweeps the barrens, a stalker of a different kind searches for a killer, a second predator bent on bringing down the rogue monster. To check out more from the folks over at NECA Toys, you can go to www.necaonline.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, however, we're going to get a better look at the Enforcer Predator. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. How about the first thing that we do is we reach over for his plasma caster cannon. And let's go ahead and peg it into place. There's a little tab right at the bottom there. And there's a tab at the top right there. You're going to take it, tab it underneath first, and then just bring it across the shoulder. And then it tabs just on the top there. And everything's secure. Now we can resume the rest of this video. Well, we first have a look, before we look at Predator, let's look at the other accessories that also come with him too. He comes with a staff, which we've seen before, though not quite this color. In fact, the colors, everything you see on this Predator has been reused from previous Predator figures, but the colors are very, very different. So the staff is more a neutral silver color with a little bit of almost like copperish gunmetal color right in the middle there. He comes also with his disc. And finally, he also comes with a alternate hand, depending on your preference. Because the one hand that he has is closed shut or more of a narrower closed grip, whereas this one's a little more open, suitable for holding his staff. Oops, try not to drop the hand there. Okay, so let's have a look at the Enforcer Predator, which again, we've seen a lot of this before. For those no slouches to collecting NECA Predator figures, a lot of what you see figure-wise seems to be a carryover from previous figures. So there's not a lot of differences there, but where NECA always delivers strong figures is with the paint apps and just swapping in and out accessories to give us something brand new. What I would say is brand new to this particular figure is, first of all, is his head. Let's bring the camera up. Let's bring the camera in. Let's get a better look at his head. I may not be the only one that maybe sees this, but one of the reasons why I also want to pick up this Predator as well is it kind of reminded me of Shredder. Maybe anyone else sees that too, the silver deco. The silver carries over really to all the figure. The silver deco of the helmet, as well as the extensions here, just really screams Shredder to me. So I think that's kind of cool. I like that. Not that I would customize this guy, but maybe you could have added like a purple kind of colored skirt to him. Just kind of gave him that look of Predator, of Shredder. Or you could have also made his skin color more of a red color to simulate the outfit that he wears in the original Turtles movie. So kind of a cool little thing if you wanted to have some fun and make this guy into a custom Shredder Predator. They could even call him Shredder Predator. But the face is different. It's not quite the same helmet we've seen before, and this is it's a durable enough plastic that I don't worry too much about it. But that being said, still be careful that this doesn't break on you, just because this sticks so far up without any support around it that a little bit of pressure that could break. He's also got a symbol right in between his eye area there. The color of mesh also in his eyes are not, it's not quite black either. It's almost like a brownish color, and there's some spots in there too. Nice touch there. But you'll see like the whole common theme with this particular predator is this very bright, very sterile silver color. In fact, there's nothing breaking up this silver at all. Sure, maybe a little bit of the grays here, but everywhere that there's armor, this armor treatment, everything is just straight silver. It gives him a very sterile, it does kind of make him look more like a policing predator, someone that would be going out and enforcing things, hence enforcer predator. The skin color is also a little bit lighter too, more of a peach color with little accent areas of probably like a little lighter raspberry kind of pink color. But it's an interesting contrast to see, say, this guy next to the likes of other predators that they've released, where this is so heavily silvered. It's interesting. Not a lot of paint to it, must say, but still very interesting. The one arm does not open up, doesn't have that functionality on this. However, it does still have the extendable blade that can come out or can be retracted, extended there. And extends quite a bit, as you can see. You can also move his arms out of the way, take his disc. This never seems to sit well for me. It just kind of never seems to sit well enough inside the leg, but you can get it in there. When it comes to the Predator's posability, and as you can see there, it is falling out. When it comes to its posability, there's the back of it, by the way. Just want to touch base on. Now, I'm curious as to the color of what his face would be. I guess predominantly it would be more this color, because you can kind of see a slight indication of it behind what his helmet would have been, though his helmet is not removable. Like, you can't be taking it off. Although they do a good enough, clever way of making it look like it could remove. The helmet, however, is not removable. However, when it comes to its articulation, Enforcer Predator does have that ball joint in the head. It has the individual hinge, double hinge, one at the top, one at the bottom of his caster shoulder cannon. Arms hinge out, and they also rotate all the way around. He's got a bend in the elbow, which also rotates the forearm. He's got a ball joint in the hand, which this hand for some reason keeps wanting to pop out on me. He's got a swivel point at the waist. Doesn't do a lot of movements, just really, really stiff on this particular figure. And then he's got hinged legs, which hinge out, hinge forward, hinge back. A double bend at the knee, which is a nice touch. And finally, a ball joint foot. And once again, there's the hand. I think the culprit is that the peg is so small. It doesn't stick out, it seems, far enough to catch the hand well enough. It just, I don't know, I feel like the hand just doesn't hold on to enough of the ball joint to stay intact. I like this figure. It's different, still very much the same as what we've seen before, but it goes to show just a little bit of swapping stuff out, changing out the color to this very stark silver, and giving a brand new helmet. Enforcer Predator stands out from the other Predator figures that we've looked at before. So a nice little take. And again, kind of reminds me of the Shredder, which maybe is one of the reasons why I wanted to pick this guy up so much. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the NECA Toys Enforcer Predator. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.